In this video, I'm going to teach you how you can clean the inside of this mini ice maker. I'm going to talk about how you can disassemble it so you can deep clean inside. So the first thing you want to do is to drain out the water. There's a drain plug underneath. Unplug it and drain your water out. To take off the top part, we need to take off the back cover first. So we have 6 screws to remove. Alright, then we can gently take out the back cover. In the inside there's a tube, so the hot water leaves inside, so we want to clean the tube. So the tube is actually secured by the fan, so we want to remove it. And now we have access to the tube. So the next thing to remove is this water pump. There are 2 screws and we want to remove them. And now we can gently pull away the pump. And then we want to be very careful while taking it out, so you can follow the movement here on how I take out the water pump. There's a specific way to do it. Then we can take out the tube, and now we want to clean the tube first. Remove the tube from the water pump. The water pump does have some hot water inside. I'm using this mini brush that I found. You can probably use some toothbrush. So now we can clean the tube. The hot water is actually inside, so we can take out the 2 pieces from both ends and clean them individually. So the hot water on the rubber ends are kind of easy to clean, but the tube itself is kind of difficult. So my method to clean it is to press it down while rolling it to kind of soften the hot water inside, and then we can rinse it off. Repeat this until your tube is clean. After finishing, we should put everything back. Attach your tube back to the water pump. Okay, that's about right. And that is how the water pump gets in. That's how to get that in. Plug the water pump back in, and then we can secure it with the screws. On the other side, I kind of discovered the water that is feeding into the top tray going past this metal screw. I'm not sure if it is a design flaw, but I'm pretty sure the screw is stainless steel, so it should be okay to continue using it. So you can plug back your tube, install the fan, and we can get to our next part. So now we want to access the top, and there are 4 screws we want to remove. And now your top can be removed. So there's some hot water on the cover. We're going to clean it later. So since we're here, we can clean any dirty part that you can see. So now we want to remove the tray that is holding the water while the ice is being frozen. There is a screw on the side we need to remove. And then you can take off this little arm over here. So now we have 5 screws that we want to remove. 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. We can also remove this screw here, so total of 5 screws. Okay, so on the pumper side, we can remove the side like this. On the other side, there's 1 more screw we need to remove. And now we can remove this side of the cover. Okay. It is still kind of stuck, because on the motor side, where the water pump is, it is still attaching the water tray. So with a little bit of lifting it, holding the motor and pull back the tray, the water tray is now detached from the motor. So now we can remove the tray from the back side. Okay. And now you can clean all you want. After cleaning the water tray, we can clean the rest of the surface on the unit with your trusty sponge. I'm taking the hot water out. If there's some parts that is hard to reach, you can also use the brush like I did. Just use the brush. The white stuff is all the hot water. More hot water stuff. So there is this spot underneath the motor was getting rusty, so this is how to clean it. So I was using a cotton swab to clean this part. Pretty much clean. Wow, there's all the hot water in the sink. Like, look at this white spot and all this stuff that's on the side. This is all hot water stuff. So we did a lot. A pretty good cleaning. Before we put it back, let's clean this part out. Oh boy, we're gonna put it back. So after all the cleaning, we can assemble back all the parts. First, we're gonna start off with the water tray. Put it back from here. And then we want to attach the water tray back on the motor. Okay. So now we can put back the covers on the both sides. Alright. Put back all the screws. Put back this little arm thing that is turning. Alright. And the 5 screws. And we can put the top back in carefully. And put back the 4 screws. And the back cover, the best way to put it back in is to have the unit upside down. Put the 6 screws back. I'm going to rinse it. Don't forget to plug back your drain hole. So I got my drinking water right here. Let's put the machine back to where it should be. Alright, it is moving, so that is a good sign. Let me put this cover back in. And now we can test the unit. The water is pumping, and we're gonna wait for the ice to form. Alright, now the cooling is happening. Because of the condensation is forming, that means, it is working. And this is how you clean your mini ice maker. And this is how you clean your mini ice maker. Smash the like button if you find this video is helpful. See you in the next one.